So thankful for another UFC week, another week to give predictions and hopefully come back from that horrible last week. Go over it real quick. Dan Hooker lost. Thought he would beat Saint Denis. That didn't happen. Volk beat Diego. That was heartbreaking. Diego broke both his feet. Shakur won. Another L for me. I thought Teofimo was going to win. Mikhailov pulls off a submission, and Oban was beating him, but that's another L. Khan out-wrestled Yiza and outstruck him. It was a master class. I thought it was going to go the opposite way. Cam Rouston, at least the overhit on that fight. Torres Finney lost to Jacob Malkoun. Jacob Malkoun's boxing was elite. Ruffy won against Fiziev, which I wanted to see happen, but was not my prediction. So that's another L. And Quillen won round one. I thought that would go to round two. So 1-8 for last week. This is redemption week, revenge week. Gonna get it right. This week is gonna be awesome. I don't know why everybody's been talking about, oh, this is a shit card. Da, 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 da. For people who love the fighting game and who love MMA and love the UFC, this is just another blessing. This is just another wonderful weekend to enjoy this fight card. I'm not going to go over every fight, but I am going to give you my predictions for the fights that I have a prediction for. So first of all, Wong Kong strikes like a man. Not that women can't strike, but she strikes like a man. Her speed is insane. Her power is insane. She's minus 375 for a reason. Jacob is going to beat Muin Gafurov. Jacob got this threatening and very good choke that Saeed Nurmagomedov choked Muin with already. And Saeed choked him with a guillotine. And Jacob always throws that for anybody who threatens to take him down. So that's going to take away a big part of Muin's game, which is his wrestling and grappling and holding up against the cage with his wild striking. I think if Jacob can slow the fight down, he can basically win points just like he did against Pachi. And he knows how to do that. So he could either get a sub or decision here, in my opinion. Give me Jacob money line. Danilo, this Ukrainian monster, is obviously going to do bad things to Alex Moreno. It's no question. He's most likely going to win by KO. Next fight, Gene versus Basharat. This is where I'm going against the books, picking this big underdog. I think Gene's plus 275 on some books. And I think he's just hungry. He wants it more, and he always comes back better. He's a student of the game, and his wrestling is better than people think. If I'm not mistaken, he has a background in judo. Not that that's wrestling, but it definitely makes you aware of what wrestlers are doing. So I think Gene can knock out Basharat here. Basharat starts slow sometimes, and he keeps his hands down sometimes. Give me Gene here, money line. Next fight, Mikhail, one of my favorite fighters, Olajewitsky. He's definitely going to KO Mark. If Mark tries to strike with him like he did Shara and make it a dirty fight, it's going to make it easier for Michael to hit him clean. The best thing that Mark can try to do is wrestle, but I don't think he can take down Mikhail. Give me Mikhail money line here. Almeida versus Rizvan. Rizvan definitely has a chance. You know, he's wild, but Almeida's been here. His striking's being overlooked by a bunch of people like he can't strike. Volkov is amazing, and he made Almeida look bad last fight, but doesn't mean that Almeida is bad. I think Almeida will sub Rizvan, and even if he KOs him, I wouldn't be surprised. He's in way better shape. So give me Almeida money line. And then Amir versus Kyoji. I really like Amir, and I thought he was going to beat Brandon Moreno, and he let me down big time. And he kind of showed that he's not as aware in the striking field. So I'm going to go with Kyoji here. Kyoji's speed and his acceleration. It's not just speed. It's how quickly he changes direction and changes speed. He catches guys off guard a lot with everything that he does, with takedowns, with strikes. So I think he's going to be doing a lot of that. Give me Kyoji money line. And then for the main card, Vinicius is going to beat Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista is good, and he's really good at sometimes dictating where the fight is going, but so is Vinicius. Vinicius is really good at controlling the tempo, making sure that things are set up where he wants them set up. Both of these guys are going to be battling for footwork, and I think that's going to freak out Mario. I think he's not going to expect somebody to be as good. I don't think his opponents have been as good as Vinicius other than Umar. He could try to wrestle against Vinicius, but I just don't see Vinicius getting taken down by Mario. I don't think Mario's wrestling is, it's not that it's not good, but he's not very confident in it, and he doesn't stick to it. He likes to use it just to hold people against the fence and clinch against the fence. With that being said, give me Vinicius for the final pick. That's it for predictions this week. Let's see what happens with these, and let's enjoy a great card.